What did you overhear when someone didn't know you understood their language? My U-Bug driver was planning to kidnap me while speaking to his partner in Hindi. I'm half Indian but look completely white. It's 2 a.m. and I'm getting a ride home from the airport after a business trip. The driver seems normal at first. Polite, good ratings, clean car. Then his phone rings and he answers in Hindi. I grew up speaking it with my mom's family, but most people assume I'm just another blonde American. He's talking to someone about the package being delivered tonight. At first I think he's a delivery driver with a side job, but then he describes me perfectly. White woman, traveling alone, expensive luggage, no one expecting me until tomorrow morning. My stomach drops when I realize he's not talking about a package. He's talking about me. He tells whoever's on the phone that I'm the perfect target. Clearly have money, probably won't be missed for hours, and I'm small enough to handle easily. They're planning to take me to some warehouse instead of my house. His partner is already there waiting with zip ties and a van. He describes my exact outfit, my phone case, even the fact that I fell asleep in the backseat, says I'll be easy to overpower when we arrive at the destination. The person on the phone is giving him directions to somewhere that's definitely not my address. They're laughing about how stupid American women are for trusting random drivers. I pretend to stay asleep while texting 911 and sharing my live location with my brother, but I also have another plan. When he takes the wrong exit, I sit up and say in perfect Hindi, "I think you missed my turn back there." He nearly crashes the car, starts stammering apologies, saying he must have misunderstood the GPS. I continue in Hindi. "That's interesting because I heard you perfectly describe my kidnapping plan to your friend. Should I call the police now or do you want to explain this to them yourself?" He's panicking, begging me not to report him, saying it was just a joke with his cousin. I made him drive straight to the police station while staying on the phone with 911. Turns out he was part of a trafficking ring that had been targeting solo female travelers for months. The FBI traced his phone records and arrested 6 other people in the network. I testified against all of them, but the story gets darker. During the investigation, they found a storage unit filled with personal belongings from dozens of women. Jewelry, phones, ID cards, some dating back 3 years. They'd been operating this trafficking ring targeting airports across 5 states. My driver broke down during interrogation and revealed everything. They specifically targeted women traveling alone for business, followed them from baggage claim, then posed as legitimate rideshare drivers using stolen accounts. The warehouse I was supposed to be taken to had holding cells built into the basement. They'd keep victims there for weeks before moving them across the border. The FBI found evidence of at least 23 women who had disappeared after taking late-night rideshares from airports. Most chilling detail. They had a whole system rating victims by how much ransom money their families could pay. Professional women like me were considered premium targets because we had corporate jobs and families with resources. The lead prosecutor told me that my testimony was crucial because I was the first victim who could prove their planning conversations in their native language. Without understanding Hindi, they never would have gotten solid evidence of premeditation. All 6 members got sentences between 15 and 25 years. The ringleader got life without parole. Sometimes understanding the language saves more than just your feelings. It saves lives you'll never even know about. I still take U-Bugs, but now I always sit behind the driver where I can see their hands. And I've started learning new languages. You never know what conversations you might need to understand to stay alive.